All right.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 2 a.m. calendar on December 7th, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded, so please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates, different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. A lot of information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or you don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. When I see you in the courtroom, I'm only going to be telling you about some of those release conditions, not every single one of them. For a complete listing of your release conditions, please look to your paperwork. Here's how the morning's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit in that chair next to the door. Then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar's finished. I'm not going to read the victim's rights advisement. If you're the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you're advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present in court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling, and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Please get Joshua Lundy to the podium. Jason James to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Joshua Allen Lundy, 12/22/1996.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. But, sir, please don't try to pay that bond. I think you already know you're on a parole hold, and so they're not going to let you out even if you try to pay. So I think you're going to finish up your case here, and then they're going to, and then DOC is probably going to have a talk with you before they take you back.
Great.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Jason James to the podium. Demario Lomack to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
I'm Justin James, 110598.
Thank you. You are here today on 2 Superior Court arrest warrants, Superior Court new case, 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about the case you were arrested on today. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting secured appearance bond of $500. You have a Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause was previously found for theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, unlawful flight from law enforcement, Class 5 felony. This was alleged to have occurred back on June 22nd, 2025. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your judge. It's a $5,000 cash bond. You have another Superior Court arrest warrant. Probable cause is previously found for unlawful flight, Class 4 felony, and possession of dangerous drugs, Class 5 felony. This is alleged to have occurred back on May 31st of 2024. I'm assigning you an attorney. Same court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court. On this one, you have a $5,000 secured appearance bond. And then you have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date is December 12th for both of those. Each one of your probation violations is a $500 secured appearance bond, so that's an extra $1,000 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out on all of your matters, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Demario Lomack to the podium. David Berriman to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Demario Lomack, 22386.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony, possession of a weapon in a drug offense, Class 4 felony, criminal damage, Class 4 felony, failure to admit to carrying a deadly weapon, Class 1 misdemeanor, failure to stay at an accident, Class 2 misdemeanor. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $10,000. If you're able to bond out, you'll be on supervised release. No contact with any witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. David Berriman to the podium. Andres Rodriguez to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
David Anthony Bruman, 12/12/1980.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case and a failure to appear warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, false reporting to law enforcement, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. I also have a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is December 12th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's a $1,000 cash bond. If you're able to bond out on all of your matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Andres Rodriguez to the podium. Tyler Garcia to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Andres Rodriguez, 9381.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $100. You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date again is December 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm finding probable cause as to a new Term 1 violation, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. So total $600 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact your PO within 3 days. Why don't please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tyler Garcia to the podium. Catherine Phillips to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Tyler Garcia, February 17, 91.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, criminal damage, Class 2 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a placeholder bond of $50. You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Finding probable cause as to a new Term 1 violation, setting a secured appearance bond of $250, so total $300 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you must contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Catherine Phillips to the podium. Matthew Elwell to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Catherine Grace Phillips, 7/6/89.
Thank you. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge, the $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you've got to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Matthew Elwell to the podium. Kamani Johnson to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Matthew Elwell, 8/1/78.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court date is December 12th in the Downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge, it's a $250 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Thank you.
Kamani Johnson to the podium. James Liggins to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Kimani Johnson, June 19, 1997.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant and a municipal court new case. Let me talk to you about your warrant first. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 17th at the Buckeye City Court. I'm going to reduce that bond down to $100. You also have a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for shoplifting, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 17th. That's also at the Buckeye Municipal Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $50, so total $150 for both your cases. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you cannot enter any Walmart stores or their premises. Please step to your left for your paperwork. James Liggins to the podium. Destiny Bustos to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
11/13/1977.
Name, please.
James Eric Liggins.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's December 9th going to be at the Peoria City Court. I'm going to reduce your bond down to $100. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Destiny Bustos to the podium. Name and date of birth, please.
Destiny Bustos, 8/29/95.
Thank you. Excuse me. You are here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for disorderly conduct, Class 1 misdemeanor. Failure to obey a police officer, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 9th. That's at the Peoria City Court. Setting a secured appearance bond of $50. If you're able to bond out, you're not to have any contact with any victim or witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break, please. Thank you. Off the record, please. Okay, could I please get Joseph Cody, Tayu Buffkin, Rogelio Moreno, all to the podium, please. Everyone, all three of you to the podium, please. Could you two switch places, please? All right. When I point at you, please state your full name and date of birth.
Joseph Cody, March 8, 2007.
Thank you. In the middle? All
Sayu Bufkin, December 13, 2005.
right.
Rogelio Moreno, March 7, 85.
Okay, thank you. All three of you are here on municipal court new cases. All three of you have been arrested for shoplifting, Class 1 misdemeanors. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you all attorneys. Your next court date for all of you is going to be December 17th at the Goodyear City Court. Let me double check that. Goodyear. Yep, all three of you are going to go to the Goodyear City Court on December 17th. For all three of you, I'm setting a secured appearance bond of $50. For all of you, you're going to have the same release conditions. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And you cannot enter any Target stores or their premises.
Okay.
All right. All of you, go ahead, step to your left for your paperwork. Amber McGregor to the podium. Jeremiah Hultquist to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Amber McGregor, 4797.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for 2 counts of possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 22nd and December 24th in the downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions? I need to hear yes or no.
Yes.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to appear on December 22nd and December 24th in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. Please make sure to show up to court, okay?
Okay. How would I be getting home?
Ma'am, I have no idea.
I'll explain it to you out here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, thank you. Please step to your left for your paper. Jeremiah Hultquist to the podium. Veronica Chambliss to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Jeremiah Holtquist, 11/02/84.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for threatening and intimidating, Class 1 misdemeanor, disorderly conduct, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for these types of charges, you don't get a free attorney. You can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that? I need to hear yes or no.
Yes.
All right. Your next court date is going to be December 24th. That's at the Goodyear City Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today, but there's going to be a good number of conditions to your release. Sir, you can't go back to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there are any orders of protection that are put out against you, you have to follow those orders. Do you live with the alleged victim in this case?
Yes.
All right, sir. Do you understand you can't go back home?
Yes.
Do you have someplace else to go?
Yes, my mom's.
All right. So, sir, you cannot live with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. You're allowed one civil standby with local law enforcement to go and collect any essential belongings, just one time, and you're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Sir, do you understand all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
Do you promise to appear on December 24th at the Goodyear City Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for you?
Yes.
All right, sir. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. Please make sure to show up to court. And, sir, again, you can't live with the victim and you can't go back home. Just one time with officers present, so you can go and get your stuff. All right, sir?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Please have your left your paperwork. Veronica Chambliss to the podium. Name and date of birth, please.
Veronica Chambliss, 0826-2000.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court new case. You've been arrested for disorderly conduct, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for these types of charges, you don't get a free attorney. You can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Upon a promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. Your next court date is January 6th. That's at the Surprise City Court. There's going to be a fair number of conditions to your release, though. Number one, so you're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there are any orders of protection put out against you, you have to follow those orders. And do you live with any of the victims in this case?
I do.
All right. Do you understand you can't live with them?
Yes.
Do you have someplace else to go?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. You cannot live with any of the alleged victims, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. You're allowed one civil standby with local law enforcement to return to collect any essential belongings. And you're warned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you promise to appear on January 6th at the Surprise City Court?
Yes.
And do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for you?
Yes.
All right. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on our own recognizance. Please make sure to show up to court, and please make sure to follow these rules. All right. Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. For the last two individuals, I'll be visiting in the back of their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Austin Oltman, date of birth 9/8/1988, here on a Superior Court new case. Arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. Have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court date is December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court. Setting a security appearance bond of $50 if he's able to bond out pretrial services supervision. Not to return to the scene of the crime. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. John Castro, date of birth 12/3/2001. Here on a Justice Court warrant, Superior Court new case, and 3 probation violation warrants. First Justice Court warrant, I'm assigning counsel. Next court date is December 10th at the Hassayampa Justice Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $100. As to his new case, he's been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, transportation of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, aggravated assault, Class 3 felony, aggravated DUI, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, driving on a suspended license, Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm not finding probable cause as to the possession of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, or the transportation of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, or the possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony. I am finding probable cause as to all remaining charges. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $15,000. He also has 3 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Next court date is December 12th at the downtown Superior Court, finding probable cause as to new term 1 violations for all 3 probation violations. For each one, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. On 2 of them, setting secured appearance bonds of $500. On 1 of them, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. If he's able to bond out on all matters, he's not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and he must contact his probation officer within 3 days. He will be alcohol tested and monitored. After visiting with these individuals back at their cell, if I make any changes to these release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. This concludes the 2 a.m. calendar.
I'll take the video off now. All rise.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 5 a.m. calendar on December 7th, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders are made in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this: not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders will be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded. So please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates, different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or you don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. When it comes to those release conditions, when I see you in the courtroom, I'm only going to tell you about some of those release conditions, not every single one. For a complete listing of release conditions, please look to your paperwork. Here's how the morning's going to work. I'm going to call two names. First name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door. Then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar is finished. I'm not going to read the victim's rights advisement. If you're the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you're advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling, and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who's convicted of causing you loss. If not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. Could I please get Isaiah Drake Aldrete to the podium? Jeremy Gower to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Isaiah Drake already, 6/8/1993.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $10,000. But sir, at this point, please don't try to pay that bond. You currently have a DOC hold for a violation of your parole. And so even if you try to pay that bond, you're not going to be released. You're going to be basically held non-bondable. So, sir, if you want to please step to your left for your paperwork. Jeremy Gower to the podium. Rafi Parti to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Jeremy Michael Gower, 10/6/79.
Thank you. You're here today on a failure to appear warrant and a Superior Court new case. Let me tell you about your failure to appear warrant first. I'm not assigning you a new attorney. You're going to go back to your original attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your original judge. It's a $500 secured appearance bond. You also have a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on this are December 12th, 15th, and 16th in the downtown Superior Court. Because it's been alleged that you committed this offense while you're out on release on your other offense, you're going to be held non-bondable at this time. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Rafi Parti to the podium. Michael Griffin to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Rafi Parti, 1489.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault of Class 3 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $35,000. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Furthermore, if you bond out, you can't go back to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there are any orders of protection put out against you, you have to follow those orders. You cannot live with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property, and you're warned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Michael Griffin to the podium. Michael Garrett to the chair, please.
You can lean on for this if you need help, sir. Yeah. And if you have to, you can put your weight on that a little bit, okay? Right here. Yeah. You can put your weight on here. Okay.
Name and date of birth, please.
Michael Griffin, March 2nd, 1960.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, possession of narcotic drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. At this time, I'm not finding probable cause for the possession of dangerous drugs for sale. I am finding probable cause on all other charges. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $10,000. If you're able to bond out, you'll be on pretrial services supervision, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Why don't please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Michael Garrett to the podium. Michael Catanzaro to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Michael Garrett, June 4th, 88.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs for sale, Class 2 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a cash bond of $5,000. If you're able to bond out, you'll be placed on pretrial services supervision. Furthermore, if you bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any possible co-defendants, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have a question?
Yes, at the scene of the crime, the police said all my stuff was left in the room, and they said I had 2 days to get it. If
You're going to have to send someone else to go get it for you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Michael Catanzaro to the podium. Francis Grant to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Michael Catanzaro, December 30th, 1992.
Thank you. You're here today on an out-of-county warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's going to be December 10th. That's at the Pinal County Superior Court.
Okay.
I'm affirming the bond set by the judge down there. It's a $5,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. I have to call a warrant, please. Francis Grant to the podium. Ernesto Armstrong to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Oh, Francis Grant, 41389.
Thank you. You're here today on 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's December 12th in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by a probation violation judge. First one is a $1,000 secured appearance bond. Second one is a $100 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out on all your matters, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you've got to contact your PO within 3 days. Why don't please step to your left for your paperwork. Ernesto Armstrong to the podium. Chase Clark to the chair, please. Name and date of birth.
Ernesto Armstrong, 2/11/99.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for robbery, attempted robbery, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I'm not finding probable cause at this time for the possession of dangerous drugs. I am finding probable cause as to the other 2 charges. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $2,500. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victims or witnesses. And you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Chase Clark to the podium. Jeremiah Jackson to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Chase Clark, 5/8/1998.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of a weapon and a drug offense, Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a security appearance bond of $500. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on pretrial services supervision, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Jeremiah Jackson to the podium. Tiara Terry to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Jeremiah Jackson, May 18, 1985.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for 2 counts of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, Class 4 felonies. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12 and 16 at the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a security appearance bond of $500. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
Thank you.
Thank you. Tiara Terry to the podium. Andrew Chant to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Tiara Terry, 7/28/98.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case and a Justice Court warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for organized retail theft of Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 12th and 16th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a placeholder bond of $50. You also have a Justice Court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 10th. That's at the South Mountain Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. That's a $150 secured appearance bond. So total $200 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And you cannot enter any Tractor Supply stores or their premises. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Andrew Chant to the podium. Roberto Carvajal to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Andrew Chant, 06/25/2002.
Thank you. Sir, it looks like you have another city court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is December 16th at the Surprise City Court.
Okay.
I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. It's another $100 secured appearance bond.
Okay.
If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. I have another warrant, please.
Good morning.
Have a seat, please. I have a warrant to call.
Oh.
Roberto Carvajal to the podium. Heavenly Adams to the chair, please.
Good morning.
Morning. Name and date of birth, please.
Roberto Carvajal, 11/13/1995.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. I found probable cause. Actually, no. Sir, at this time, I'm not finding probable cause. And so what's going to happen is this. Just in case the prosecutor refiles these charges, and I need to warn you that it is likely that they will, I'm still going to assign you an attorney, okay? Your next court dates are December 22nd and December 24th. Sir, you still have to show up to these court dates. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you understand if you don't show up, they can still issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you promise to appear on December 22nd and December 24th at
Yes,
the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Upon your promise to appear, sir, you're going to be released today, okay? But I don't want you to necessarily think these charges are going to go away. It is very likely that the prosecutor's office is going to file different charges, okay?
Okay.
All right, but you will be released today, okay?
Okay.
Please make sure to show up to court.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please step to your left. Heavenly Adams to the podium. King Pritchett to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Heavenly Adams, 02/02/1999.
Thank you. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 22nd and December 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'm going to release you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be on supervised release, and you can't possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions? I need to hear. Okay. Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
You promise to appear on December 22nd and 24th in the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
Do you understand if you don't show up, they could issue a warrant for you?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you to pretrial services. It is your responsibility to call pretrial services once you're out of custody. You have to call them starting on Monday during normal business hours. If you don't call them, you could end up back here. Do you understand that? Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. King Pritchett to the podium. S.L. Ulysses to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
08/22/1993.
Name, please.
King Pritchett.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for criminal damage, Class 6 felony, and threatening and intimidating, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause, and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 22nd and 24th in the Downtown Superior Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's some conditions to your release. You're going to be placed on supervised release. You're not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. And you must continue to obey the order of protection that's out against you. You understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
And you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any weapons you need to give up?
No.
You promise... Excuse me. Do you promise to appear on December 22nd and 24th in the Downtown Superior Court?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand if you don't show up, they could issue a warrant for you?
Yes.
Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you to the supervision of pretrial services. Sir, it's your responsibility to call them once you're out of custody. You got to call them on Monday during normal business hours. If you don't call them, you could end up back here. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Please start your left for your paperwork. Before calling the next matter, I have to visit 4 people back at their cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. Renee Thomas, date of birth 6/11/1991, here on a Superior Court new case. Arrested for criminal damage, Class 5 felony, 3 counts of assault, Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning an attorney. Next court dates December 12th and 16th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a $500 secured appearance bond. If she's able to post bond, pretrial services supervision with the electronic ankle monitoring. Not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Must obey any orders of protection. Cannot live with the alleged victim. Damian Hyde, date of birth 4/18/2004, here on a municipal court warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Next court date is December 17th at the Goodyear City Court. Setting a security clearance bond of $100. If he bonds out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Anthony Andaverde, date of birth 8/2/1998, here in the Superior Court, new case. Arrested for criminal trespass, class 6 felony, and found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are December 12th and December 16th in the downtown Superior Court. Setting security clearance bond of $500. If they're able to bond out, pretrial services supervision, not to return to the scene of the crime. No contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Chanel Cole, date of birth 4/17/94, here on 3 probation violation warrants and the Superior Court new case. As to a new case, arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony, obstructing government operations, class 1 misdemeanor, resisting arrest, class 1 misdemeanor. Not finding probable cause as to the dangerous drugs, I am finding probable cause as to all of the charges. I'm signing counsel. Next court dates are December 12 and 16 in downtown Superior Court. Setting a placeholder bond of $50. For her 3 probation violation warrants, I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates December 12th in the downtown Superior Court. Affirming the bond set by the judge, it's $100 on the first one, $250 on the second, and $100 on the third. If she's able to bond out on all her matters, she's not to return to the scene of the crime. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Must contact her PO within 3 days. After visiting with these individuals back at their cell, if I have to make any changes to these release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. SO Ulysses to the podium, please. Can I get your name and date of birth, please?
S.A. Ulysses, March 2nd, 2001.
Thank you. You are here today on a fugitive of justice warrant. It's another fancy term for an extradition warrant.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Looks like Kern County would like you back. Ma'am, have you been through this process before?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Okay. And so right now it's a parole violation, and so you're going to be held non-bondable. You currently have an extradition hearing date of December 15th here in the downtown Superior Court. Did the officers give you a white card to read?
Mm-hmm.
I need to hear yes or no.
Yes.
And did you have a chance to read it?
Yes.
Did you understand what was on it?
Yes.
At this point, do you know what you would like to do? Would you like to have your hearing, or would you like to waive your hearing?
It don't matter. It don't matter. You can waive it, or yeah, just waive it.
You would like to waive it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you understand what waiving your extradition hearing means?
Right. No. Can you actually explain that?
Okay. So that white card talks about 3 fundamental rights you have under extradition. The first fundamental right you have is to an extradition hearing. That's what I told you about. That hearing is currently set for December 15th.
Mm-hmm.
The second right that you have is the right to hire your own attorney. You don't get a free attorney because this is a civil proceeding. You can hire your own attorney if you want one, okay? The third right that you have is for the governor of California and the governor of Arizona to both sign warrants to have you extradited after that hearing. That whole process takes 60 to 90 days after the hearing is done. My final question for you is, do you have anything else going on here in Arizona in court?
I just have the other case.
She has a Phoenix
misdemeanor case in the morning. Phoenix misdemeanor case in the morning.
Okay. So that 60 to 90 days, I don't know how long that Phoenix case is going to take. That 60 to 90 days doesn't start until your Phoenix case is all done, okay? What you can choose to do is you can waive that hearing or get rid of that hearing and not do it. You're being held non-bondable anyway. If you choose to waive that hearing, California has to come get you within 30 days after all your Phoenix business is done. So that 30 days doesn't start until you're done with your Phoenix City case.
Okay.
After your Phoenix City case is done, then the state of California has 30 days to come get you.
Okay.
But you give up your hearing, and you give up your right to an attorney, and you give up your right to have those warrants signed. So knowing that, do you know what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I would like to waive it.
Okay. Okay. I have to go through some questions with you. Did the officers give you a big white card to read?
Yes.
Did you read that card?
Yes, I did.
And did you understand what was on that card?
Yes.
Do you understand you have an extradition hearing or a fugitive of justice hearing currently set for December 15th here in the downtown Superior Court?
Yes.
And do you understand you are waiving your right to that hearing?
Yes.
Do you understand you have a right to hire your own attorney?
Yes.
And are you agreeing to give up your right to hire your own attorney?
Yes.
Do you also understand you have a right for the governor of California and the governor of Arizona to both sign warrants to have you extradited out of here 60 to 90 days after that hearing? Are you giving up the right for both of those governors to sign warrants to have you extradited?
Yes.
Do you understand by giving up these rights you will be held non-bondable and that you will be extradited within 30 days after you finish your City of Phoenix case?
Yes.
Did anyone force you, threaten you, or coerce you into giving up these rights?
No.
Have you taken any drugs, medication, or alcohol within the past 24 hours that's affecting your decision to give up these rights?
No.
Have you not taken any medication you're supposed to take that is affecting your decision in giving up these rights?
No.
At this time, I'm finding that the suspect is knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily giving up her right to the fugitive of justice hearing currently set for October 15th. The state of California will have 30 days to come extradite her. That is upon the completion of her City of Phoenix matter. If the state of California does not come retrieve the suspect after those 30 days upon completion of her City of Phoenix matter, she may be released. Ma'am, could you please come up here and you have to sign a couple things.
This right here? Or right here? That?
This will conclude the 5 a.m. calendar.
Thank you. This?
Not for 28, okay. Let me just double check that. Oh, you know what? Did the same thing. Let me go back in. There. Clear. For some reason, okay, there. Let me. Okay, there. Now it came out right. Okay. So we're going on to number 28 on the docket. Same name and date of birth. You have a warrant for violating probation. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have probation revocation hearing set on the same date as in your other case, December the 15th at 8:30 a.m. And I am holding you without bond because of violating your probation. And you have a new case, which is also another reason why that they can use to be able to say that you're violating your probation. You are being charged with 1 count of possessing narcotic drugs for sale as a Class 2 felony, 1 count of unlawful flight from a law enforcement officer as a Class 5 felony, 1 count of aggravated assault as a Class 5 felony, 1 count of possessing dangerous drugs for sale as a Class 5 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest as a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for these charges. I'm appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. I cannot hold you without bond on this. Obviously, you know you're being held on bond without bond on those others, but you have a bond, secured appearance bond in this case in the amount of $25,000. Okay? So if you just go to your left or get your paperwork.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Raymond Wilson, please come to the podium. Justice Coleman, please go to the chair. Hello, sir. Could you please state your full name?
It's Raymond Wilson.
And then I believe your middle name is Nunn?
No, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and your date of birth?
8/29/1985.
Thank you. And you have a warrant out of Superior Court. Oh, it's a direct complaint. And it's for 1 count of burglary in the 2nd degree as a Class 3 felony, 1 count of trafficking in stolen property as a Class 3 felony. Since it's a direct complaint, this probable cause has already been found. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. And I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $5,000. I am.
May I say something, ma'am?
Yes.
They have already dropped the charges on this. I came to court before in September, and they released me 3 days before the court date and dropped all the charges before I left here. So this is the same case.
And
Yes, ma'am.
you have proof of that?
I don't have any proof because it's been so long, but
It's so long, I understand.
yeah, it was in September when I came here. They pulled me in. I had a hearing right in this courtroom. They took me upstairs. 3 to 4 days later, they came and told me to pack up all my stuff out the bunk and told me I was released from all charges, that the state dropped all the charges. Yes, dismissed the charges, and the warrant was dismissed at that time. They picked me up on a warrant in September for the case. And then I'm like, okay, so is there anything other new? Did I have a court hearing? He goes, no. He goes, it may have just been a mistake in the system, that they didn't take it out, but I've already, all these charges right now, I had a bond of $10,000 the first time, and I couldn't afford it. And he was like, well, you're just going to have to come to court. And before I really get to court, the charges was dismissed here.
The only thing I can think of that if your other one was 10,000, that it may have been a different case.
No, it's the same case, ma'am.
No, because I'm actually following the recommendations, and I don't think that they would have gone from 5,000 to 10,000.
No, what I'm saying is the bond was, when I
No, that bond was $10,000 is what you're telling me, and I understand that.
And they dismissed these charges. The charges was dismissed. Completely.
From March 12th of 2025.
Yes, from March 12th to 25. This was a case in September.
Okay, I understand. I'm telling you the offense date on this case is for March 12th of 2025.
But it's the same case that I had already. It was the same thing
Okay. I understand what you're telling me. All I can tell you is that I have this warrant, and maybe it'll get dismissed again. But
Can you look a little bit deeper, ma'am? But
I can only tell you that I don't. Here's the nicest.
it's the same case, ma'am, that
Let
they
me see.
dismissed. It's the same charges.
Oh, actually, it does show September. All we have is the issuance of the warrant.
Yeah, they released me from this jail. 3 days or 4 days. I go, do I have to go to court? They go, no, ma'am. They dropped all the charges, sir, and then they let me go.
I have a warrant actually made on September 12th of 2025. This arrest warrant was made on September 12th of 2025.
For the same thing, for
Okay,
burglary and trafficking thing, it was the same case, ma'am, and they dismissed it. It's the same charge.
Well, all I can tell you is that if a case it can be dismissed, if it's dismissed without prejudice, it can be refiled, and maybe it was refiled. So I'm telling you that this case is pending. I have this case. It does not show that it is in the system at this moment, so.
Yeah, they told me all the charges was dropped and I didn't have to worry about any court cases.
All I can tell you is that if a case is not dismissed with prejudice, a case can be refiled. This warrant is not quashed. This warrant is still there.
So why did they pick me up on the warrant before? They said it was the same thing. I had a warrant before. I came in because I didn't know what it was. They goes, "Hey, are you Raymond Wilson?" A police officer pulled me over. We go, "Yeah." He goes, "You have a warrant out for your arrest." I go, "For what?" He goes, "For burglary." I go, "Okay." So they brought me here to this court. They came in here. They arraigned me. They told me what my charges were. I went upstairs. I was in there for 4 days. The CO came, told me to pack my bunk. You're leaving. The lady at the end of the day who dressed me out said that all the charges, the state had dropped all the charges.
I can only tell you that at that time, they may have decided that they weren't going forward with the case.
Well, why would
later on they are.
Well, why would I have
know.
another warrant if I already, when they send me a email saying you got another case or something like that, why would it be a warrant? That's what's confusing me. Why would they put a warrant out and they already picked me up on a warrant and then they put another warrant out?
I don't know. I will tell you that I'm appointing counsel to represent you, and I don't have the answers. So I'm appointing counsel to represent you. That counsel will be able to help you. All right?
So when is my next court date, ma'am?
Your next court date is, sorry, the one I have it down here. It is set for December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. Your preliminary hearing is set for December the 16th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, so
right.
I don't have any bond money, ma'am. I sleep behind a dumpster, ma'am.
Well,
and for them to bring me back in
okay.
here is wrong. Off a case that they told me that was discharged.
All I can tell you is that this is what I have, and I have to go with the information that I have. And so you could come in, be the most charming
I'm not
person in
trying to
the
be
world.
charming, ma'am.
I'm just explaining
I'm just
to
a
you
servant of the
that
Lord.
I have to rule over the information that I have, and so I have to. This is what I'm ruling.
So I'm
okay?
not eligible.
Excuse me. This is all I can do.
Okay.
I've already given you a lot of time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
so
ma'am.
you have to just go to your left and get your paperwork.
Can I ask you one last question?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, may the Lord be the judge between us and this place today.
Justice Coleman, please come to the podium. Caitlin Edmondson. Hello. Could you please, let me get. You have two cases before me today. Could you please state your name?
Justice Coleman.
And your middle name?
Huh?
Your middle name?
Nevaeh.
Thank you, and that's what I have for both cases. Your date of birth?
5/18/01.
And that is what I have for both cases. The number 5 and number 6 on the docket, starting with number 5. It is a warrant for West Mesa Justice Court. I believe they both are. But that's for sure on this one.
Can I say something about
Okay,
that?
at this moment, no, we're just going to go through this. It is a warrant out of West Mesa Justice Court. It is for one count of DUI, having being impaired to size degree due to alcohol, class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing counsel to represent you regarding the bond amount. I believe it is post-conviction. You have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. On your next case, it is a warrant also for West Mesa Justice Court. It is for one count of criminal trespassing in the 3rd degree. I am appointing counsel to represent you regarding the bond amount. And that is where I'm appointing counsel to regarding the bond amount, which is for $500. So the total is
1,500
yeah,
for my bond?
yes. These are warrants. I'm just going to follow affirm what the warrants are.
Okay. So, I have a question. Well, I have something to say.
Yes.
The second one, trespassing, I'm not sure what that is.
Trespassing is being on property that doesn't belong
Yeah,
to you.
I know, but
It's
I'm
the
not
same
familiar
court.
with I'm not familiar with that.
All right, well, it was a warrant.
Is that for
Here,
missing
criminal
court?
trespassing, it's still a misdemeanor. It was from July 15th of 2025.
Is that for missing court?
Yes.
Okay, so I was in jail, actually.
Okay, all right, you can tell that to your attorney. Well, actually, you're going to tell that to the court. Yes.
Is this the court?
That's fine. You can just let the court know. It's the same court. You're going to go to both. You're going to go to the same court.
Oh, the Tempe?
It's West Mesa Justice Court.
Okay.
Right, go to your left and you'll get your paperwork. Caitlin Edmondson, please come to the podium. Gary Lynn, please go to the chair. Hello. Okay, and you have 2 cases before me today. Could you please state your full name?
Caitlin Marie Edmondson,
Thank you, and your date of birth?
June 16th, 1988.
Thank you, and that is the same name and date of birth I have in both cases, number 10 and number 11 on the docket. We're going back to number 10 on the docket. Let me just make sure. Okay, and this is for a municipal city case for Peoria Municipal Court. It is for one count of shoplifting as a concealment as a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for this charge. If you remain in custody, you'll be appointed counsel at your next hearing. You have an arraignment set on December the 9th at 9 a.m. And I'm setting secured appearance bond in the amount of $50. That way you'll get credit. And they'll also know to be able to come and pick you up. On your other case, this is a new charge. You're being charged with 2 counts of taking identity of another as a class 4 felony and 2 counts of theft of credit card as a class 5 felony. It is a direct complaint, so therefore probable cause has already been made. I am appointing counsel to represent you from the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. And I'm setting secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,000. All right? So if you just go to your left, you'll get your paperwork. Do you know what? I know that I had changed hers to the same thing. Number 18. Hers was supposed to be the same. So I've got to change number 18. I'm going to do that real quick right now. Because I wanted her, I don't know why. Number 18, they were co-defendants. She just put her down in the docket tonight. Because pretrial services is already scheduled for pretrial services. And so, then okay, so I'm going to change her to the same exact thing. And then we need to make this one off. The city needs to also be changed, so I don't want. All right, great, okay, great. And I'm signing that. There, both of those are now. Okay, so we just did Caitlin. Gary Lynn, please come to the podium. Chase Wiseman, please go to the chair. Hello, sir. Could you please state your full name?
My name is Gary Chanceline, 0127-2000.
Thank you. You have a warrant out of Highland Justice Court. It is for one count of DUI having a drug or metabolite in your system from July 2nd of 2020. I am appointing counsel to represent you for the bond amount. You have an agreement set on December the 9th at 8:30 a.m. and the bond amount is for $1,565. I'm affirming the prior warrant.
Okay. I've been in rehab, so
okay.
I went to go try to figure out how to, I called them, they didn't answer. I don't have the money to pay the restitution. I already been to court for this, already been to jail for this.
Okay, well then you'll just be transferred
They said I can't get in
to court.
trouble, it's just I have to pay off restitution, you know, and I just got a job.
Well, you can never get rid of restitution. You can talk to the judge when you are transferred to court.
You are the judge, though.
No, I'm not a judge for that court.
So December 9th, well, what's today's date?
Today is, on the 7th, just 2 days from now.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. Chase Wiseman, please come to the podium. I'll get that. Remember the date. It was my grandmother's birthday. Hello, sir. Okay, and could you please state your full name?
My full name is Chase Wiseman.
Your date of birth?
Date of birth is 07/29/1996.
Thank you. Now you are being charged with one count of possessing or using dangerous drugs as a Class 4 felony and one count of possessing or using drug paraphernalia as a Class 6 felony. I do find that there's probable cause for these charges. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000.
So wait, I'm not getting released?
No, you're not getting released, but you're getting a secured appearance bond so you can use a bonding company to help get you out, okay?
I don't know.
The state was recommending a $1,000 bond, so I'm following their recommendation.
That's weird because I was trying to do everything I could to get down there.
It's not, this is a new case, so it's new charges.
Yeah, you're talking about for the,
No, this is about, right now we're talking about new charges for possessing or using a dangerous drug as a Class 4 felony, and possessing or using drug paraphernalia as a Class 6 felony.
yeah, if you don't mind me saying, I used to live at, like, Streets of Joy, and I was kind of hoping to go back there.
All right, at this moment, this is what I'm having them, release conditions can be modified later on.
Yeah, see,
I'm appointing counsel to represent you, they can help you out.
Well, I can never do the bond.
Okay, I'm, just right now, this is what it is. Okay, Carl John, please come to the podium. David Weinberg, please go to the chair. Hello, sir.
Hi. Hello.
Could you please state your full name?
Kyle Jordan John,
Thank you. And your date of birth?
02/17/1992.
Thank you. Now, you have two cases before me, number 15 and 16 on this calendar, and they both have the same name and date of birth. I've been going back to number 15 on the docket. It is a warrant out of Santan Justice Court. It is for one count of leaving an accident with an attended vehicle as a Class 2 misdemeanor from July 19th of 2022. It's Justice Court. I am appointing counsel to represent you regarding the bond amount for that limited representation. You have an arraignment set in Santan Justice Court on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. And the amount of the bond, I'm just affirming the bond that was already in place, which is $680. That's on that case. On your next case, that is also, well, no, this one, the other one, that one was Santan Justice Court. This next one is in West Mesa Justice Court. It is a warrant out of there, and that is for a driving while license suspended, revoked, or canceled as a Class 1 misdemeanor from September 13th of 2019. I believe this one might be post adjudication. I couldn't tell, no, this may also be, this is a failure to appear as well, so it's pre-adjudication.
Okay.
So, you have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. So, this one is set in the amount of $500.
Okay.
You do get out, be sure to also, it seems like they're both set for the same date. You're gonna have to be in one, let the other party, let's not the court know the other. That's your one, the other, okay? Just go to your left and you get your paperwork.
Okay. Good?
Yes.
Okay.
David Weinberg, please come to the podium. Jessica Chambers, please go to the chair. Hello, sir. Would you please state your full name?
David Harley Weinberg.
Thank you. Your date of birth?
10/27/1980.
Thank you. You have a warrant for violating your probation. I'm appointing counsel to represent you. You have a probation revocation hearing with a possible disposition set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m. You give a secured appearance bond in the amount of $450. If you do get released, be sure to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
I was supposed to go to meet my probation officer on Monday, basically, because I was basically an acknowledgement with my probation officer to meet on Monday.
Okay,
And
well,
I spoke to basically the court on Friday at 250 East Mesa, where basically, I had basically court on Friday. And I went to court basically and basically had my misdemeanor basically court date moved to 12:30. And whatever this police officer basically lied at the last minute and said that I had a warrant, but I was in accordance to meet
well,
my
this warrant is from November 26th at 2025. So this isn't just, I don't believe it is just from.
I'm asking you, Honorable, if I could please have mercy to have ROR basically.
I'm affirming the bond, so.
I have no money and I have no way to pay.
Okay, then you'll be transported to court.
And when will that be?
I just stated the court is set for December 15th.
December 15th?
Yes.
So what day is that? A few days from now?
It is, yes, it's Monday of next week.
Next week? Okay.
All right, wish you well.
Thank you.
Jessica Chambers, please come to the podium. Sheriff Davis, please go to the chair. Hello. Could you please state your full name?
Jessica Marie Chambers,
And your date of birth?
9/13/81.
Thank you. And I have two cases before me today, number 1718, and they both have the same name and date of birth on them. And let me go with I'll just start with the Superior Court matter, number 18 on the docket. It is for 2 counts of taking the identity of another, the class 4 felony, 2 counts of theft using theft of a credit card as a class 5 felony, and 1 count of theft controlling property of another as a misdemeanor, all stemming from March 22nd, 2025. It was a direct complaint, so I did not have to make a probable cause determination. Because you have a co-defendant. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm going to be appointing the legal defender's office for you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December 16th at 8:30 a.m. at the Superior Court at the South Tower. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $2,000. On the other case, it is a city case out of City Peoria for shoplifting as a misdemeanor. And, you have an arraignment in that case on December the 9th at 9 a.m. I did put down for you to be appointed counsel at your next hearing if you were to remain in custody. Because you are going to have a bond in this case, if you weren't able to make that bond, I didn't want you to just be released OR and just not be able to get any sort of credit. So that's why I'm setting a $50 bond in this one. All right? Okay. So if you go to your left, you'll get your paperwork.
Thank you.
Sheriff Davis, please come to the podium. Veronica Mendez, please go to the chair. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Could you please state your name?
Sheriff Davis.
Thank you. Is your middle initial A?
A is in Anthony.
Okay, thank you. That's what I have on my paperwork. Your date of birth, please?
My date of birth is September the 18th, 62.
All right. And I have that you have a new case in Buckeye Municipal Court. It is for 1 count of criminal damage as a class 1 misdemeanor and 1 count of disorderly conduct as a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find that there was probable cause for these charges. I did not find that you are eligible for appointed counsel at this time. You have an arraignment set for December the 23rd at 2 p.m.
Perfect.
And I will be releasing you on your own recognizance.
Okay.
Okay? Just make sure that you show up for court.
23rd?
Yes.
It's on the
You'll get
paperwork.
it'll be in your paperwork. Yeah.
Thank you.
And remember, you're going to be going to the Buckeye Municipal Court.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. And that's also on your paperwork. Veronica Mendez? Hello. Hi. Can you please state your full name?
Veronica Dolores Mendez,
Thank you. Your date of birth?
January 10th, 1975.
Thank you. Now you have a new city case out of Goodyear Municipal Court. It is for 1 count of shoplifting, removal of goods as a class 1 misdemeanor, and 1 count of shoplifting concealment as a class 1 misdemeanor. I did find that there was probable cause for these charges. I'm not appointing counsel at this time. You have an arraignment set for December the 24th at 1 p.m. And I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. Make sure that you show up for court. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Baxter Hendricks, please come to the podium.
Hello?
Hello. Okay, let me get you here. Just trying to find our fugitive justice. There it is. There's important rights to go along with the fugitive justice advisements, and so that's why there's a specific script.
Okay. Before you proceed, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Okay, currently, I'm on papers, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I say currently I'm on papers, right?
On what?
Papers, like probation.
Probation, yes.
I've been seeing my PO since I got my PO.
Okay.
But they never, like, how do I got a fugitive warrant if I'm seeing her every month and every day?
Because they're saying that you're violating your probation, you have new charges.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so that's why they now want to extradite you back to Georgia.
Oh, so they want to expedite? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So there's a warrant to extradite you back to Georgia.
Okay.
And so that's why they now have the fugitive justice warrant for you.
Okay. It makes it, I'm just confused. Like, I see her every day and she never bring it up. That's why.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Yeah, it would make sense that they would have told you that.
Right. Okay.
But all I can tell you is that that's what's happening. So are these new charges then in Arizona? Are those, or the charges?
They're in Arizona. I don't.
Okay. Well, then that also kind of maybe puts a, did you read the, here, let me first go through this. So may I have your name and date of birth?
Baxter Demond Hendricks,
And your date of birth?
08/22/91.
Okay, great, thank you. Before court, you were given a laminated card. Did you read that paperwork?
Yes.
As I stated, you have a warrant from the state of Georgia. You have a choice to make at this time. You can choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing and be sent back to the requesting state within 30 days, or you can demand an extradition hearing and that a governor's warrant be signed by the governor of both states before you are sent back to the state of Georgia. If you choose to waive your right to an extradition hearing, you would be held non-bondable in Maricopa County for a period of up to 30 days to allow time for the requesting state to come for you. That 30 days would start tomorrow as long as you do not have any criminal charges pending against you anywhere in Arizona. If you do have criminal charges pending against you in Arizona, the 30-day period would not start until those charges are resolved. If you choose to have an extradition hearing, I will set your hearing for, and that will be December the 15th at 1:30 p.m. at 201 West Jefferson in Superior Court in Phoenix. I cannot appoint an attorney to represent you because extradition matters are civil in nature, but you would have the right to hire a lawyer at your own expense if you choose. You are entitled to bail in this case. Well, actually, you're not entitled to bail in this case because you're on probation, so I have to hold you non-bondable. A governor's warrant by the governors of both states is required to extradite you to Georgia, and that process could take up to 90 days. as I stated, since you have charges already, I would just state that you'd not waive your rights at this moment. But it's, obviously, if you want to waive your rights, I can go through that part of the script.
So you said if I do waive?
If you want to waive your rights,
Uh-huh.
then the 30 days would start as soon as the charges in Arizona are finished with you.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll have that hearing set on December 15th.
Okay.
Regarding the extradition.
If I don't waive my rights, they got 30 days to come get me?
But not until after till all the things in Arizona are resolved.
All right, so if I don't waive my rights?
Then you'll just be seen again.
Right, so but
And you can always waive your rights at that hearing.
If I do waive my rights, they got a certain amount of time?
But not until everything is resolved in Arizona, until your case is resolved.
So if I waive them, I gotta resolve this. If I don't waive them, I still gotta resolve this?
Yes. Still has to be resolved, no matter, either way, they have to be resolved.
Right, so what's the 30-day one you were saying?
That would not start until your Arizona case is resolved.
Okay.
So that 30 days doesn't start until then. So your hearing here would happen next week. And so I doubt that your Arizona cases would be resolved by next week.
Right.
Correct? So I would state that we could just leave the paperwork as is, which is to keep your hearing set for next week. Because I have to hold you non-bondable either way.
Right. I'm trying to make it make sense.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I cannot appoint counsel to represent you. I just know that I believe that sometimes they have someone there that helps give some more information. Because I can't give you legal advice. So all I can tell you is that also if they have to do an extradition hearing, it takes up to 90 days, as opposed to you giving up your rights and making it only 30 days. But that 30 days doesn't start until everything in Arizona, no. If you had no new charges in Arizona, then it would start tomorrow.
Right.
But since you do, then it would only start until after you were sentenced in Arizona. Or if you were convicted, obviously. Obviously, if you were acquitted, then it would happen, again, 30 days after you were acquitted. It's like after your case is completely finished in Arizona. Like if they dismissed it, it's like it would have to be 30 days after that dismissal. It's like just when your case is completely finished. So all of those different possibilities. It's like it would happen, that 30 days starts after that point. So if you're not sure, then don't give up any rights. If you are sure, then, but again, these 30 days would not start until after that point. Otherwise, you have the right to have an extradition hearing, and both governors of both states have to sign to be able to do an extradition.
And when would that be?
The hearing will be next week, on December the 15th at 1:30 p.m.
Okay. And on that hearing, I gotta...
You can have more, you'll get more information as well. Okay.
I'm gonna go to 30-day route.
Oh, you want to give up your rights?
Yeah, I'm gonna have them.
Okay, but again, I said it will not start until at the end of all of your cases in Arizona have been resolved.
And that's for both of them, right?
Yes, for everything. Yes. And I still have to hold you without bond while that is happening.
Sitting duck.
Okay. So, you look confused. I am not going.
I'm very confused.
Okay, and that's the thing, is that I cannot have you waive your rights if you're confused. So I'm going to keep the bond, I'm going to keep your hearing in place, and I'm going to have that you're not waiving your rights at this time.
So I gotta change like the next court date to,
Yes.
all right, that's cool.
Okay. Great. And okay, there's two statutes, there's two search warrants I need to also look at. If we can go off the record real quick. It seems also I know that we need to.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, hello, good morning, hi.
I wasn't sure if you saw me walk in.
I'm short, and these computer monitors are kind of tall.
West hallway, supervisor and medical, a couple officers, safe cover, 601, John Street.
Sorry. When I saw your, I saw that you said that you were going to, oh, excuse me, let me do this first and I'll get back to you. Officers, thank you for answering so quickly, just sometimes I stop get somebody. So, I am doing your search warrant request right now. I do think there's probable cause. Do you, for instance, for everyone else, do you swear or affirm that the information you gave is true and accurate to the best of your personal knowledge or permission to be? Okay, great, thank you. All right, I will grant that right now. Okay. Just, I thought that you said that you're doing the written motion, but I thought it's just where, I'm not sure, is there an actual specific motion or is it just where, it looks like it's just part of like a, or it's clicked and then is that all that's needed? So that,
Are you talking about the motion seal?
Yeah, to have that motion sealed, to have this work form sealed. Is there a specific, because I know that for the policy, which obviously I know you have to do present, moving forward, this also needs to be the written form. So I'm not sure what, if that was the actual form.
The form is the one that.
That's what that's needed?
To submit.
Okay, just making absolutely sure that I get both, because this is the first time I'm going to do it. Just making absolutely
The
sure.
written request is very bare bones.
Okay, good to know. But I also went back through my emails, said here's the correct procedure, don't do it unless you get the correct procedure.
Right.
And so I just want to make sure that I have the correct procedure. Because when I was looking for a motion, I was like, okay, that doesn't look like an actual motion. So would you like us to go with that case first?
It doesn't matter.
So that we can get you taken care of, or did you want to, as long as you are going to be appearing for both of those cases then, or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay, let me just quickly take a look at this other affidavit one real quick to see if it's urgent. Sometimes if I have officers hanging around for everything. Oh, it's just communication devices. I can hold off on that one. Okay. They can wait. Okay. And so you said you're just going to be in here for number 20? Then we'll just do that one. Okay, great.
I can appear on the other one if you want me.
Oh, no,
I don't need to.
that's not a problem. Although, just to let you know that regarding my recommendations, my inclination was to just make both of them, of taking your amounts, but making them both the secured appearances instead of cash only. But I'm following all the other recommendations, I believe. Okay. I'm calling Joshua Perez to the podium. And then if you could, please close the, I'd like to close the door in between them. All right. Okay, thank you, sir. Could you please state your full name?
Joshua Lopez.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then I actually have, I'm just not used to having counsel present, so if you could please announce.
Good morning, Your Honor. Dawn Sauer on behalf of the state.
Thank you very much for appearing in person. And I wanted to make sure the record notes that she is in person. Okay, thank you. And so, yes, can you please state your name again?
Joshua Lopez Perez,
Thank you, and your date of birth?
1/29/92.
Thank you. Now, you are being charged with 4 counts of child molestation as a Class 2 felony. I did find that there was probable cause for these charges.
How many counts was that?
4 counts. And they are, and as I said, they are 2 Class 2 felonies. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. And Ms. Sawyer, did you want to be heard further regarding the recommendation regarding the release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor. The state is recommending a $150,000 cash-only bond, along with no returning to the scene if posted, electronic monitoring, no contact with the victim, and no contact with any minors whatsoever, with no exceptions. The state believes that the defendant is a danger, a continued danger to the victim. There is a familial relationship there. He's a danger due to the age of the victim, the multiple dates of offense, the fact that he abused his position of trust, and the age of the victim did not allow her the ability to defend herself. The state is also further concerned that there could be witness tampering given the amount of prison time he is facing, and that is why the state believes a cash bond is appropriate. Thank you.
And sir, did you want to be heard on the release conditions regarding?
Sorry?
Did you wish to be heard as well as to release conditions?
I don't know what that is.
That's, like she just said, that for you to have a cash-only bond in the amount of $150,000. That means you cannot use a bonding company.
I can't
You
use
have to.
one.
Okay. No. Do you want to be heard? I'm not offering you. And then you also cannot go back to your house, and of course, no contact with your children. Okay. All right.
Would I be able to contact my wife if she only, or the mom? She has all the numbers to my brother, and I don't know my brother's number sheet.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I do understand why to make it a cash bond. I'm going to make a secured appearance bond. He doesn't make that much, I think. I am going, however, still, though, I'm going to follow about the fact that he is not to go back to the alleged crime, which is his household. He is not to have any contact with the alleged victim, or to have any contact with her at all. So it's not just to initiate contact. It's not to have any contact whatsoever. He is not to have any contact with. You are not to have any contact with any minors. Without any exceptions. Now, this means that you can have contact with your wife, and yes, but you cannot have any contact with your daughter, and so you have to find another place to live. Do you understand that? Do you have access to another place to live?
Yes.
Okay. I do also have that you are to be you're to be supervised once you get, if you are able to make bond, you are to get electronic monitoring before you are released from the jail.
How much is the bond?
The bond is $150,000, but you can actually use a bonding company. Okay? But obviously, I don't know if you're going to be able to do it, you know? But this actually does give you that opportunity if you're able to do so. So yes, you can have contact with your wife, not your children.
So I did.
And you cannot go to your house. So you need to be able to live elsewhere. You are not, and obviously wherever you live cannot also, like let's say your uncle, like you were saying your brother, you cannot, whoever you live with cannot have minor children in that household because you cannot have any contact with them. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And as I stated, then when you are to be, if you do make bond, you are to be supervised and to be placed on electronic monitoring to be able to make sure that you are not going back to your house. Because I agree with her that I don't want you to have any possibility that you could tamper with any witnesses, which is, which basically your daughter, okay? And also, of course, do not tamper with your wife.
May the state make one additional recommendation?
Yes.
If the defendant is allowed contact with his wife, who the state believes is a witness due to disclosures being made, to a prohibition on discussing the facts of the case.
Okay, yes. And just there was nothing in there saying that you cannot have contact with his wife, so I didn't put that in there. But yes, I will change that. I'll add that in there.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm putting may not discuss case with wife. Does that seem sufficient? Or did you, I know you might have said something, I wasn't sure exactly how.
I believe I said facts of the case.
I may not discuss facts of case. May not discuss facts. All right, and that's been done. Defendant may not discuss facts of case with wife. There. And I've re-signed it. I've re-signed it now.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I did turn myself in.
I saw that.
Okay.
And I think that actually, is another reason why I've changed it from cash only to secured appearance. Which means, cash only means that you would have to have the entire $150,000 in cash. Like you would not be able to use a bonding company. $150,000 means that you can actually, with secured appearance, means you can use a bonding company if you have collateral.
For what? Sorry?
The way that I've made it means that you can use a bonding company, okay? And I will tell you, in the fact that you did, self-surrender is a main reason why I'm changing that, okay? Making it that route. And then, and so I do believe that you wanted to make a request.
Yes, Your Honor. The state is requesting to seal the Form 4 because the name of the minor is included on the document.
Okay. And I know that you've already done the form, and since you're making that oral motion, I believe, so I will, let me see. Let me see, how do I do that? Well, I'm trying to do it. I'm clicking in my options where it says option sealed form. It is not letting me. I will grant that motion.
Thank you.
I'm trying to.
I don't have any. We can't see that.
Well, I am trying to do so. It may have to be done afterwards, but we will get that. We will see if I get it done, because I see the little X, I see the little square, and I'm clicking it, and it is not doing it.
Are you looking to save after?
No, like right here, it's in the, where it says, like on the right-hand side, options, sealed form?
Oh, we don't have that option just yet.
Oh, okay. But I do know that we're able to do so, and I went even into the I-8 details. Here it doesn't show up. Oh, here, Form 4. That just shows me the Form 4. Now I know that it's a lot easier to find sometimes. Okay, well, I'm going to go into the next one, do the house calls, and then I'll walk back down to those 11, because I also have juveniles. But we will take care of it, okay?
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. And sir, if you just go to your left, you'll get your paperwork.
Thank you.
Oh, and also regarding Mr. Let's see, let me just double check. Oh, also it doesn't really matter regarding cash. On the next one, cash or bond, because he also has a probation violation, and I'm holding him without bond on the probation violation case.
All right, good to know. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. All of that cash should be looked at. We will stay with it later. Okay. We are waiting on our next case. But in the meantime, we're on the record, correct?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I will discuss our house calls that are, so they are number 2, 14, 3, 4, and 26 on the record. And starting with number 2, Arthur Eugene Bellew, date of birth, February the 22nd, 1966. He has a failure to appear for showing up at a trial management conference, and for one count of aggravated assault on a public transit employee as Class 6 felony. He has existing counsel. He has a status conference set on December the 17th at 8:30 a.m. I am affirming the bond amount in the amount of $5,000. On number 14, it is Robert Paul England Potter, date of birth March 24th, 2004. He has a new Superior Court matter. It is one count of resisting arrest, physical force as a Class 6 felony, and 2 counts of disorderly conduct as a misdemeanor. I'm appointing counsel to represent him. He has a status conference set for December the 22nd at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing on December the 24th at 8:30 a.m. I am releasing him on pretrial services. Let me take a a look at this. Release him on pretrial services. Next two cases are number 3 and 4 on the docket, which is Patrick Logan. Oh, is the other one person here? Oh, we can, oh, sorry, then, yeah, we can just do that one first, next, and then, you know what, let me just quickly get these on the record. It might make more sense. We'll just continue on with the house calls. Patrick Logan, which is Patrick William Logan. He is being charged with 1 count of possessing or using dangerous drugs. I did not find probable cause on that charge. He is also being charged with 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia as a Class 6 felony. I did find probable cause for that. I am appointing counsel to represent him. He has a status conference on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. I'm making a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250 in that case. Number 4 on the docket. Again, Patrick William Logan, the date of birth of April 3rd, 1983, a warrant for violating his probation. I am appointing counsel to represent him. He has probation revocation hearings set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m., and I am setting a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. The last house call is for Shanna Kimberly Mosley, by date of birth September the 28th and September 28th, 1988. She has a warrant out of Encanto Justice Court for 1 count of criminal trespass in the 3rd degree as a Class 3 misdemeanor. I'm appointing counsel to represent her for the limited representation regarding the bond issue. She has a arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m., and I am affirming the bond in the amount of $500. All right. Then that was all the house calls. If there are any changes, I will come back and put them on the FTR. Okay, if we could now then just take the last case, which is Orlando Garcia. Well, the last 2 cases, Orlando Garcia. Hello, sir.
Hi.
Can you please state your full name?
Orlando Garcia.
Thank you. Your date of birth?
June 1777.
Thank you. And that is the same name and date of birth I have on both cases, which is number 23 and 31 on the docket. You know what, I'm just going to go with your probation violation case first. Because you have the new charge, you've got a warrant for your arrest, or you've actually been page 2'd. So I am going to appoint counsel to represent you. You have a probation revocation hearing set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m. And because you have the violation for probation, I'm going to be holding you without bond on that matter. All right? So on your other case, it is for new charges out of Superior Court. It is for 2 counts of indecent exposure as a Class 6 felony, 1 count of possessing or using drug paraphernalia as a misdemeanor, and 1 count of passive resisting arrest as a misdemeanor. All happening December 6th, 2025. Wait a minute. This that you went as indigent. Okay. I do need to change this paperwork. For some reason, the pretrial services had him not indigent. Okay, so there. Okay. I do have that if for some, let's say that they do change your probation violation, they modified those terms?
Yes.
To make you eligible to be released?
Yes.
I have a secured appearance bond in this amount for $50,000. The probation department wanted it to be cash only. I decided to make it secured appearance to be able to give you the opportunity to be able to use a bonding company. However, also if you are to be released so you get released out of jail, you are to be supervised by pretrial services. Oh, but you know what? They don't like you to be supervise necessarily, but I want you to be on electronic monitoring though, so I need to put you on pretrial services. So you'll and I want you to be drug tested while you're on pretrial services. So you will be drug tested on electronic monitoring to be installed before you're released and to have any curfew determined by your pretrial services officer.
Okay, so like that's only by
That's only if you're able to get released.
All right.
Yeah, you're not going to be on pretrial. You're not going to be on ankle monitoring while you're in custody. Okay.
I know, but if I get out, like say, I get the case, I'll get some time and get out, or what?
Yeah, if you're completely out of custody, this is only while the case is pending.
Okay.
This is not. Yeah, this is not after. This is not sentencing.
Okay.
This is only this is only to happen if you are to be released while the case is pending.
Okay.
Okay, but since your other case has that you cannot be released, this only, you don't want to bond out.
Yeah.
Okay? But this is, then you know. Also, you're not to return to the alleged crime, so basically don't go to that area of Litchfield. You are, you're not to initiate, you're not to initiate contact with the arresting officers. You're not to possess any weapons. You're not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription. You're not to drive. Okay, this was regarding, I forgot that there was victims on this case, so I should put down the fact that not to initiate contact with the alleged victims. But you know what, he didn't really actually know who they were. I'm just going to leave it as, I'm going to leave the paperwork as is.
Okay.
Okay. Because you're being held on the other case anyway. I don't think it's going to come into play. All right. So
when is my court for the cases?
your next case, your next hearing is set for December the 12th on this one, and on the other one, it is December the 15th.
Okay.
All right? Wish you well. Let's go to your left.
All right, thank you.
And yes, we can, this hearing is now adjourned, we can go off the record. He stated that he could hear to the detention officer.
Okay, great, because the interpreter can't hear him. So if he can hear, that's perfect.
Oh, well, you need to interpret, so you need to be able to hear him. So, but that's because you're not on the microphone. He's not at the microphone. Okay,
Yeah,
so
the microphone,
you'll hear him
so
then.
it won't be an issue. It won't be an issue. Thank you.
Okay, great. All right. And if you could interpret the, I guess my opening as well, so that he can hear it as well.
Yes, Your Honor, the interpreter is planning to interpret everything simultaneously for him.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is the 11 a.m. initial appearance calendar for December the 7th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. This is now the victim's rights advisement. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, You are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. And we can start with the interpreter's case. Jeannie Sanchez-Porras, please come to the podium. And Narcy Mabugiete, please go to the chair. Okay. And he's at the podium. Thank you. Could you please state your name?
Jaime Sanchez Porras.
Jaime Sanchez Porras.
Okay. And sir, I have two cases for you today, numbers 13 and 14 on the calendar. I'll start with the number, hold on. Oh, different things. I was thinking of a different case, excuse me. We'll actually start with number 13. It is a number, excuse me. There. It is a new case. You're being charged with 1 count of possessing or using dangerous drugs as a Class 4 felony, and 1 count of possession of or use of a narcotic drug as a Class 4 felony, 1 count of possession or use of drug paraphernalia as a Class 6 felony. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. in a preliminary hearing on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. However, because you were on felony release, because your other case is actually a warrant because you failed to show up for court, that I actually have to hold you without bond. And because of that, you have a right to have an evidentiary hearing. And so you have an evidentiary hearing set on December the 15th at 1:30 p.m. So we can go on to your second case, which is the warrant for failing to show up for court. And so on that case, your underlying charges are 1 count of transporting or selling dangerous drugs as a Class 2 felony, 1 count of possession or use of narcotic drug as a Class 4 felony, and 2 counts of possession or use of drug paraphernalia as a Class 6 felony. The date on those were for October 28th of 2018. I am going to, I'm reinstating counsel. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. And you have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,000 in that case. But as I stated, you have to be held without bond on your new case. So you don't want to make bond on your old one because otherwise you're still not going to be able to get out unless they modify your release conditions. If you go to your left, you'll get your paperwork. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Interpreter, yeah, if you could just double check to make sure that nobody else needs an interpreter before you hang up.
Of course, Your Honor. ¿Hay alguien más que requiere de los servicios de la intérprete? En caso que sí, por favor, levante la mano.
I don't see anybody's hands going up. Did the detention officer see anybody? No. Okay. Then I think we're good to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, so then the next person would be Mabu Huete, and I'm sorry if I'm really mispronouncing your name.
No problem, Your Honor.
Okay, so if you could please pronounce your name.
Naoshi Ivana Mubuwete,
All right, could you please give me your date of birth?
February 11, 1998.
All right, and you are being charged with one count of aggravated DUI as a Class 4 felony. I did find probable cause for these charges, well, for the one charge, and I'm going to appoint counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December 16th at 8:30 a.m. at the South Court Tower. I am going to set a secured appearance bond in the amount of $1,500. Once you make that bond, you have to be on supervised release under pretrial services with alcohol and drug testing and monitoring. Okay?
Okay, so I'm staying here?
Well, you have a bond. So yes, you got to stay here until you can make that bond.
So I have a bond?
Yes.
Of $1,000?
$1,500. So
Okay.
it's $1,500.
Right.
Okay? So you can use a bonding company, though, to help you bond out.
Okay, so I need to make phone calls? Or?
Yes, you can make phone calls to help you, have family and everybody to be able to, use a bond, to be able to get the money together. So yes, basically, so yes, if you just have family and friends be able to put it together, then everybody can just get $1,500, that you don't have to use a bonding company.
Okay. So I'll be locked up here, right?
Yes. Well, actually, they'll probably transport you if you, to a different facility within our jail system, within the Maricopa County jail system.
Okay.
If you can't make bonds soon.
Okay.
But once you do, then you get bonded out.
Okay, because I got work too, and I got kids at home.
Well,
I don't know.
then, I know they will give you access to the phones. Okay?
And then so you said on the 12th is the preliminary.
But yeah, if you don't make bond, they will transport you to court on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. for the first, that's a status conference. You have a preliminary hearing on December the 16th at 8:30.
So the 12th is just like for this presentation, right?
No, status conference is that's where you'll be able to talk to your defense attorney to be able to discuss your case.
Oh, just me and my attorney.
Well, okay. It's a status conference. It is where they're going to be talking. It is a court date for a whole lot of people. Okay. That's why I'm setting this court date for virtually everybody that's being charged with a felony today. Okay?
Right.
So
I'm being charged with a Class 4 felony?
No, not, yes, it's a Class 4 felony, yes. You're being charged with a Class 4 felony.
Okay.
And it is it's dealing with the preliminary hearing stage.
Okay. So we're not there yet.
You have a status conference on the 12th and a preliminary hearing set on December 16th.
Okay.
But a status conference is oftentimes where your attorney can determine whether or not they have an offer for you, to go over with any possible discovery with you, and then then they determine, hey, look, how do you want to maybe handle this case?
Okay. And then you're going to find me an attorney, right?
Okay. I've already appointed a counsel to you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
So that's
then there's that phone number will also be in the paperwork that you have.
What phone number?
All the paperwork, then you're going to be getting paperwork right there, and there's going to be a phone number in there for the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office. Okay. I will tell you, do not call them tomorrow because they probably still need to get that paperwork.
Right.
So, but
So do I call them from jail here?
Okay, if you're going to be in jail, then you can call them from the jail. Yes.
So basically, if I come into bond today, I can get out today? That's what you're saying?
If you bond out today, then you can get bonded out today, yes. It'll take time. It still takes hours once you bond out, but they will let you out today once you bond out.
Okay. All right. You can play the phone.
Alexis Partida, please come to the podium. Victoria Villarreal, please go to the chair. Hello, sir. Could you please state your full name?
Alexis Partida Lopez, 111098.
Okay, I have Alexis Abraham Partida. Is that also accurate? If there's an issue with your name, be sure to let the court know when you go to court.
Right on.
Okay? I have that you're being charged with one count of driving with a suspended license, revoked or canceled. Well, actually, this is Class 3 misdemeanor, but it actually should be a Class 1 misdemeanor. Yeah, this needs to be edited, because that actually is definitely a Class 1 misdemeanor. And I'm finding probable cause, so where do I change that? You know what, I can't change it, can I? What are you saying? Well, no, I just realized that the citation that you cited him is a Class 1 misdemeanor, but I just won't mess with it. They have to just amend that they have to amend that at court.
Do you want
it's a city case, or is it it's a justice court case. So can I do that then? Because it's a Class 1, that's a Class 1 misdemeanor.
You can change the classification if you so.
Okay, here, let me, because it is a Class 1 misdemeanor. There. It's just
Save.
Okay.
And then save it up there and I'll reprint the release.
Okay, and sign. Okay, yes, you're being charged with a driving suspended license, revoked, canceled. It is a Class 1 misdemeanor. So I've just made that correction right now. I am going to appoint counsel to represent you. You have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $500. Your license has been suspended for like 10 times. I think you need some sort of bond, because I'm worried about the fact of you fleeing or not showing back up for court. So I'm just setting a bond, $500.
Well, I was gonna say, I'm actually already making payments on my suspended license, so I can get it back, but I don't have no proof.
Well, right now you have new charges. Okay, and regarding these facts, I feel it's necessary to keep you in. So if you just go to.
So I'm not.
Change on the release order, so kind of say this. Or let's just, yes.
Am I being released, ma'am, or no?
No, you have a bond in the amount of $500. If you make the bond, you can be released. Victoria Villarreal, please come to the podium. Alan Jones, please go to the podium. Go to the chair.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. You have two cases before me today, number 1 and number 18 on the docket. Could you please state your full name?
Victoria Villarreal. Josephine Villarreal.
Thank you. And that is the same name I have on both cases. Could you tell me your date of birth?
4/16/87.
And that is the same date of birth on both cases. I'm starting with number 1. You are being charged with one count of possessing or using a dangerous drug as a felony. That actually is a Class 4. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. You have a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250.
Okay.
On your other case, it is a warrant for violating probation. Well, actually, it's a page 2.
Right.
And so I'm actually just setting it for also $250. So basically, it's just a total of $500.
Right.
But I'm also appointing counsel to represent you. You have probation revocation hearings set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m. As I said, I'm going to set a secured appearance bond in the amount of $250. If you do bond out, be sure to contact your probation officer within 72 hours.
You said 200. Sorry.
250 for both cases, so a total of 500.
500. Okay. So I do have a bond without pre-trial services.
You don't have pre-trial services.
Oh.
You have no pre-trial services at all.
Oh.
It's just, well, because if I put you on pre-trial services on one case, not on the other one, then you would not be getting credit.
Oh.
And you'd still be in custody.
Oh.
So that didn't make sense for me.
Yeah.
They'd already pre-did one for pretrial services, I believe,
Right.
but that didn't make sense because you'd still be in custody on the other case.
Okay.
So I just made them both for $250. It's total of $500.
Just 500, okay.
Okay? If you just go to your left, you'll get the
Alright,
paperwork.
thank you.
Alan Jones, please come to the podium. Hello, could you please state your name?
Alan Jones,
Thank you, and your date of birth?
July 16, 1990.
Thank you, and I have 3 cases before me today for you. They're number 6, 7, and 8 on the docket. We'll just go to the first one, which is number 6. And as stated, we've gone over your name and date of birth. It is for El Centro Justice Court. It is for 1 count of public nuisance, obstructing property as Class 1 misdemeanor. I'm appointing counsel to represent you. You have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. I am appointing counsel to represent you because you're also on probation out of Superior Court on these other 2 cases. And so, so as I stated, you have a bond $500 on that one. On your next case, it is a warrant for violating probation out of Superior Court. I'm appointing counsel to represent you. You have probation revocation hearings set on December the 15th at 8:30, and a secured appearance bond in this case for $500. Be sure to contact your probation officer if you're to be released within 72 hours. On your next case, it is number 8 on the docket. It is a warrant for violating your probation, same name and date of birth. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have probation revocation hearings set on the same date and time as your last case, December 15th at 8:30 a.m. That is downtown Phoenix. Secured appearance bond, again in the amount of $500. So you have $500 on each of these for a total of $1,500.
What's today?
Today is December the 7th.
So the 15th?
The 15th on the ones for out of Superior Court. The one at El Centro is for December 10th.
So when I go home the 15th or what?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I didn't do nothing. I'm
You
just
have
walking.
court, and you'll see what happens at court, okay? But your first case is for El Centro Justice Court on December the 10th.
All right.
Isaiah Kuzar, please come to the podium.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sir, could you please state your full name?
Isaiah Wisad, March 9, 2003.
And your middle name is Angel?
Middle name.
That's what I said, your middle name.
Yes.
Okay. And you have a warrant out of Country Meadows Justice Court. And it's for 1 count of leaving the scene of an accident as a Class 2 misdemeanor from January the 5th of 2025 of the underlying incident. I am going to appoint counsel for the limited purpose of the bond amount. You have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 8:30 a.m. The warrant is for $590 for the bond amount, and I'm going to affirm that.
May I speak?
Yes.
So I have been appearing to my courts on my other cases.
Well, you haven't been appearing on this in
I
this court.
understand. So I received mail for the warrants in other courts, and I appeared, but I never received no mail for the one out in this one, and I was surprised when I got stopped and told me that I had a warrant. Because I do show up and I pay my stuff. It's just that I didn't get no mail that I was being issued out a warrant because I would have showed up. And I was just in court last Tuesday for some other case, so I have been showing up and paying my fines.
Okay, well.
And I do have responsibilities, so I was on my way to pick up my 5-year-old and kind of being set back right now, but I'm getting everything in line. And I did.
I might reduce it, but I won't just completely get rid of them.
That's
Would that
fine.
change it?
That would be good because I really don't have enough funds.
I'll change it to $250.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. really do.
Okay, just make, of course, I still need to appoint the attorney just because you're in custody. That's mandatory for us. Okay, I hit my signature. Did you get it? Yes, I did. Okay, good. All right, just same thing. Everything else is still the same. Just you still have court on December the 10th. You still have to make bond. The counsel was only appointed for bond, so if you still want to have counsel, you'd have to apply for an attorney at the time for court.
Okay.
Okay?
So I'll be able to be released today?
If you make the bond amount.
Perfect. Thanks so much, ma'am.
TJ Johnson, please come to the podium.
Thank you.
Brandon Price, please go to the chair. Hello, sir.
Hello.
You have a warrant for failing to show up for court. Your underlying charge was for possession of dangerous drugs, which, because it's already, I do not need to make probable cause determination. You have existing counsel. You have a status conference that said on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to affirm the bond amount in $500. So this is a secured appearance bond.
First of all, when I was in jail, I was going to 3 courts. I don't know if I was going to them. And I finished all my classes for that
Well,
one.
this is for Superior Court.
I had no idea what that is.
Okay, this is for Maricopa County Superior Court. You're being charged with, the underlying charge is for 1 count of possession or use of dangerous drugs as a class 4 felony. So you have court at the South Court Tower in Superior Court for Phoenix. So you didn't show up for court, and so because of that, they issued a warrant for your arrest. You need to show up for court. So I am going to keep the bond amount for $500.
I was going to 5 courts then.
Okay, well, then
five
you
court
need
dates.
to make sure you show up for court.
I can't be in jail because I gotta pay for my apartment and my car.
I'm keeping the bond amount. If you make bond, you can be released. It's a fairly low bond it's one of our lowest bonds.
Right now, I just don't have $500. I have worked.
I am not going to change it. So you need to go to your left and you can get your paperwork.
I gotta pay for
when you have so many cases, even if you have different courts, you need to make sure that you go to your courts, or you need to make sure that you get a continuance and you make sure that the court is aware.
I didn't know that I was a Superior Court though.
Superior Court.
I was just getting my courts from here.
Okay, this is part of Superior Court. Our court sends people to city courts, to justice courts, and then, of course, to Superior Court, Maricopa County Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. So you needed to go to the South Court Tower.
When's my court date?
Your court date is set for, when you're in custody, it's quicker than if you were out of custody. So it is right now set for December the 12th at 8:30 a.m.
I have...
Okay, right now I'm telling you, I'm not changing it. So you may go to your left.
Damn, might as well just kick me out on the street again.
Brandon Price, please come to the podium. Douglas Vincent, please go to the chair. Hello, sir. Can you please state your name?
Brandon Price.
Email initial?
S. Brandon S.
Thank
Price.
you.
Yes.
And your date of birth?
9/21/77.
Thank you. You have a warrant out of San Marcos Justice Court. Yes. And it is for 1 count of criminal trespassing in the 2nd degree as a misdemeanor. The original offense date was from June 28th of 2022. I am appointing counsel to represent you. You have an arraignment set on December the 10th at 10 a.m. I am setting a security principal, actually, I'm affirming the bond amount of $250, and I am appointing the Maricopa County Public Defender's Office for the limited purpose of representing you regarding that bond amount.
Okay.
And so that's essentially it. Okay?
Okay.
So you just go to your left and you get your paperwork. But if you can
ma'am.
make the bond amount, you can get out. If you make the bond amount, you can get out. If not, they'll transport you or they'll see you by video. Douglas Vincent, please come to the podium. Hello, sir.
Hello, ma'am.
Could you please state your full name?
Douglas Wayne Vincent.
Thank you. And could you please give me your date of birth?
October 20th, 1993.
Thanks. And you have a warrant out of University Lakes Justice Court for one count of DUI regarding a drug or metabolite as a Class 1 misdemeanor. I am appointing counsel to represent you.
I just recently got out of prison, ma'am. I didn't even know about this.
Oh, really?
Is there any way I can go and quash this, or because my parole ends on the 9th? I live at Cass. All my stuff is there. Is there any way I can get OR'd so I can keep my stuff and go and like let my parole officer know about this and go? I just had no idea about this. I'm not trying to go.
You know what? When it is $100, it is something that I can change to OR.
Please, I would very much appreciate that, ma'am.
It's a situation where it's kind of like how, like, let's just get them to be able to maybe release them. So in this situation, I find that I can, and under that circumstances, that makes sense, okay? Not where, like, I have too many cases.
You said it's probably going to be downtown Phoenix or where?
No. Yours is in a different spot. Yours is a warrant out of University Lakes Justice Court.
University Lakes Justice Court.
It will be on your paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
So you will get everything. And then actually now I need to, I'm not going to appoint counsel at this time. I will let them decide whether or not to appoint counsel. Because I don't have your financial statements, although I'm sure that getting out of prison, you don't quite.
Yeah, I don't really have anything.
But I'm not going to appoint counsel at this time. Just if you want to have an attorney, they'll have you fill out
your
financial affidavit there, okay?
Yes.
Because if I'm ORing you, I don't have to.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Right. So then save signature there. It's been changed. Okay. So I am going to release you. I just changed that. Okay. Did it need to be, I signed it. Did it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I will release you on your recognizance. Make sure you show up.
Yes,
I can understand you're getting out of prison. You need to get to your, your community supervision.
It has the date and the place I'm supposed to be at on my paperwork.
Now it's changed. So let me tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so now your arraignment is going to be, because it just changed from, it's now going to be December the 16th at 1:30 p.m.
Okay.
So make sure you show up,
Yes, ma'am.
or else they're going to be like.
Yeah, or else this will happen again.
At me.
Yes, ma'am.
Why did I make those changes? Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Let's see. Steve Ahmed, please come to the podium. Okay, sir. Actually, on yours, I do want to have some questions regarding release conditions, but I'll just go through a little bit more. Let's go through the beginning. Could you please state your full name?
Saif Ahmed.
And your date of birth?
1st of February 99.
Thank you. And now you have a new case stemming from University Lakes Justice Court. It is one count of exceeding the posted speed limit over 20 miles per hour, over the speed limit, the Class 3 misdemeanor. And I don't have enough information at this time to determine indigency. I was going to not appoint counsel at this time because also I was going to be releasing you OR, but you were going over 120 miles per hour, so I'm not sure if I...
What was
You know
that speed,
what?
ma'am?
The Form 4 saying how you were going 120 miles per hour for more than half a mile.
The vehicle's limited to 117.
I will tell you, that the officer's vehicle, in your vehicle, from what the Form 4 was saying, we're going at the same speed for half a mile. And his speed was at 120, without him getting closer to you, without him going further away from you. So I'm just letting you know, I will leave it the way I have it, but because I'm not here to I'm not here to sentence you. I'm here just to make sure whether or not you would show up for court. What concerned me was, though, is that you showed a United Kingdom ID. Are you staying in Arizona? Are you?
My flight back is on the 13th of December.
Okay, so that is a concern to me because your court date is December the 16th. So if you're going back to the United Kingdom, we're definitely not going to be getting you back.
Is there any way to make it sooner?
I'm going to still let you be released, but you contact the court and let them know that you're supposed to be released. Otherwise, I would say that you need to get counsel to represent you out here.
Okay.
Or stay out here until this case is concluded.
So someone can represent me while I'm gone?
It's possible. I mean, this is criminal speed. I'm not going to keep you in for a criminal speeding ticket. Yeah, I'm going to leave the paperwork it is. I would honestly maybe even go into the court as a walk-in.
Yeah. Just
state, hey, look, I know I need to try to see if there's any way I can resolve this quicker because I have these plans. Okay? And then, yes, you have the University of Justice Court, and the information is on your paperwork.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, then we have finished all our people that are present. So the ones that are not, great, are number 11, number 15, number 16, and 17. These are house calls. They were unable to appear because they were unable to function in the courtroom. We're going to number 11 next. Patrick James Murphy, date of birth August 24th, 1986, has a new case for University of Justice Court, being charged with 1 count of criminal trespassing in the 2nd degree as a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for that charge. I am not appointing counsel. He has an arraignment set on December the 16th at 1:30 p.m. and is to be released on his own cognizance. On Tavares Wallace, date of birth April the 8th, 1994, a warrant for violating his probation. I am appointing counsel to represent him. He has probation revocation hearing set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m. and he has a cash-only appearance bond in the amount of $25,000. The next case is for Taylor Matthew Melton. He has a new case for new case out of Superior Court. His charges are 1 count of armed robbery with a deadly weapon as a Class 2 felony, 2 counts of burglary in the 3rd degree with unlawful entry as a Class 4 felony, 1 count of criminal trespassing in the 1st degree as a Class 1 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for these charges. I am going to appoint counsel to represent him. He has a status conference set on December the 12th at 8:30 a.m. and a preliminary hearing set on December the 16th at 8:30 a.m. I am setting a secured appearance bond in this case in the amount of $100,000. He's to have pretrial services, and if he's to be not to be released until he's put on electronic monitoring while he's in jail, with curfew to be determined by his pretrial services officer. On his He also has number 17 on the docket, a warrant for violating his probation. I'm appointing counsel to represent him. His probation revocation hearings set on December the 15th at 8:30 a.m., and I'm holding him without bond for violating his probation. Well, oh, great. You know what? I messed this up. The new case is what he gets held on. Dang it. I think I messed that up on my prior calendar. It would help if I could come more often.
Who is this for?
On Milton. Let me confirm. Yeah, the old case gets, what do they get? And on the new case is where they get held without bond. Dang it. Okay, I am changing number 16 for Taylor Matthew Milton, date of birth July 7th, 1991. I am holding him on this case without bond because he was on probation. Okay. And on his probation case, I am changing that to having a bond. And on that one is the one that I will make the $25,000 cash only appearance bond. Or was that? Oh no, that was another case. On this one, I will make a, yeah, I'm actually going to make it $25,000. Or what did I have on this beforehand? Is it possible to know? Oh, here's the state's recommendation. It was 100,000 secured. Yeah. I will make that 100,000 secured then. I'm just switching these. Okay. Well, now I've definitely done one of them wrong. But I'm pretty positive that this way is the correct way. I will go to the house calls, I will do them, and if there are any changes, I will put them on the record.
Commissioner, can you sign those?
Yes, I thought I had. Okay.
Number 16.
Oh, okay. I will go back and sign that. There, it is now signed. Thank you. Dang it.